children.
Spill the tea, sis. I am not standing like a hoe. I have a back condition.
It's me, your favorite YouTuber. Today is not a Wednesday and I still wore pink.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
This is why I should stop trying to be funny.
What? Oh my god. It's me, Yuki.
Hair flips are necessary.
Anyways, before starting today's video, I want you guys to appreciate something. Me. I look cute. I feel cute. It's pink. And I feel really ridiculously pretty. I feel pretty.
Are you a soldier?
Mm-hmm.
One day, I'm going to be a soldier.
Really?
Well, no, not really. Father says I don't have the balls to be a soldier. I was so angry, but he was right. I'm a fucking pretty princess.
So, today we are going to talk about the mindset you need to be in order to lose weight. This is me. And this is also me.
I don't have a lot of pictures from the time when I was overweight. I used to hate pictures, but I did document my journey through videos. I will make a full video diary from those videos sometime, but it is not visible next 6 months. Here are some videos I shot back then.
My mother says to buy clothes, but I'm like, I'll look ugly anyways. So what's the point of me buying clothes if I'm just gonna look ugly? Because right now I'm 63 kilograms, and which means that I lost weight. So I think we need a little bit of backstory for this, a little bit of context for this, okay? So once upon a time in a faraway land there lived a girl named Yuki, and she was depressed and yeah. I am talking about clinically depressed. I had to go to a psychologist for this.
I will tell you in detail about how I gained weight in my weight loss story video. It pretty much ended with
This thing right here malfunctioned. And you know, I just turned to food. Food was my friend. And in 1 to 2 months, I think I gained I think 20 kilograms. But then I lost all of that weight after I got my head in the right space. And today we are going to talk about mostly the mindset that you need to be in order to lose weight. My heaviest was 68 kilograms and my lightest was 51 kilograms. And for past 2 years after that, I have been constantly between the range of 51 and 55, and I'm okay with being in that range, okay? A lot of people down here are like, you need to be below 50 kilograms to be, you know, hot.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
And I will tell you about that in a minute. But let's talk about the mindset you need to be in order to lose weight. That is equally or even more important than what you guys do to lose weight, because that determines everything. That determines pretty much everything. How to lose weight. This is a copy of book called Atomic Habits. I don't know if you guys can see. The first layer is the outcome based, second layer is process based, and the third layer is identity based. These 3 layers are how to change your behavior, and today we are going to talk about that in detail. So the first layer of building a habit is outcome based. So you have to decide an outcome. Now setting a correct outcome in this journey is really important when you are trying to become healthier. So first and foremost thing, this thing is really important, okay? Screw this in your head, okay? Glue this into your head.
Oh my god, woman, calm down.
This thing, if you do not understand this thing, then this whole journey is pretty much useless. Weight is not an indicator of fitness. It is that simple, and you never need to forget that. Never forget that, okay? Weight is not indicator of fitness. I have so many friends who have ideal weight of anyone who is trying to lose weight. So to give you context, Indians are pretty short. People around me who are similar to my height, the range of fitness for them is like 45 to 55 kilograms. But obviously it changes from person to person, and people who are shorter than me can go lower than that, and people who are taller than me need to be higher than that. Now back to people who I know that have that ideal weight naturally without working out. They just exist like that, they're fucking goddesses, they're just eye candy. You just look at their body and you go like, what the fuck, what is this sin that I have committed, that they get to have this beautiful metabolism and I do not. They do not have energy to do shit.
Some of them, not all of them. For example, if I am fat and sit in a chair all day long, I will have less stamina to do things than someone who runs around doing things all day even though we have same weight.
By these statements, I do not mean to demean anyone. I do not mean to hurt anyone. So please take this with a grain of salt. There are some people who are perfectly fine with that weight. They just exist like that and you cannot beat that, okay? But some of them, they don't have energy to do shit, okay? They sleep like 12 hours every day. They're glued to their phone. They do not get out of the bed. They do not have energy to be social. They get sick, and also they get sick really often. 80% of time they are sick. And that is really scary as a friend to witness, another friend to go through. Because we live together. We are pretty much a family, and they have become sort of like a loved one for us, and it just hurts me personally. And then whenever people talk, they idealize to become like them. It just worries me. Some of them are fine though. Some of them are just blessed with that. They exist with that. They don't get sick. They're just like that. You need to understand that weight does not define how fit you are. On the other hand, there were some other friends of mid-size to bigger side, the bigger ladies, bigger girlies, bigger queens, if you may, and they wouldn't fall sick at all. Even if there is this deadly disease going on and everybody on earth is sick, but they will not fall sick. The reason behind that is that even if their body fat percentage is high, their muscle weight is high as well, which make them fit to a lot of extent. That was not the case for me when I was fat. I used to be grumpy with a ridiculously high sugar intake. I would just get angry at people for no reason. I had no stamina. I had no energy. I was not doing anything in my life. My period gave me a ridiculous amount of pain. I can't even describe it. Okay, for me personally, I want to be healthy, build a really good immunity for myself. I do not want to have deficiency. I want to live. I want to explore the world. I want to be happy and that is my goal. That is my outcome. So the conclusion is losing weight is not the outcome you need to go for. It can be indicator of where you stand, obviously, but it is not the ultimate outcome. So instead, try focusing on inches because it is really accessible. Getting to know body fat percentage is not that accessible, but an inch tape is accessible. Come on. Your ultimate goal should be reduce body fat percentage and increase muscle mass. And remember that even if in this journey sometimes you gain a little bit of weight, you do not need to panic, because a lot of times what is happening inside our body is that fat gets converted into muscle mass. We lose fat and we gain muscle mass, and that muscle mass is important. So even if you gain a little bit of muscle mass, your weight will increase, and that is good weight. Okay, that is good weight. So back to the second layer, which is changing the process, changing the system. which you are in. This includes building habits, building really good habits. Remember that no motivation will last as long as habits last. Adjusting your schedule and taking time out of the schedule to work out, setting habits to not eat unhealthy food, not ordering in as often, being habitual to healthier alternatives. These are habits that take consistent effort to form, and you need to put that effort, okay? Because you want this to happen. Whenever you do this, one thing you need to remember is enjoy the process, baby. When you eat cleaner, when you exercise, your endorphins get released. It makes you happy. It affects your mood positively. It makes you this wonderful ball of joy, you know? And here you are building a system of behavior change with one single goal in mind, or maybe multiple goals in mind. Also make sure that you are realistic while deciding the outcomes, and you are realistic with the time periods you give yourself to complete those outcomes, okay? Now, what happens when you fail this process? Remember that your goal is to win the election. This is defined in that book as well. Your goal is to win the election. You have to be good most of the time. In elections, you have to get the votes of most of the candidates. You do not need to gain votes of all of the candidates. You just need to gain votes of some majority of candidates. So we need to apply that theory to lose weight. You have to be good most of the times, and some days you're good, some days you're not, and it's okay whenever you're not. Your goal is to win most of the time. So just don't be hard on yourself. Don't beat up yourself like that. Then another question pops into your head. What happens when you reach that goal weight and stop exercising or actively caring about your body? The same cycle will repeat again. You stop exercising, you fall into this pattern you had previously, and then you might binge. I don't know, you might gain weight back. So what exactly is the solution to commit to being fit all the time? The solution to do this is this last and the final step, which is identity-based goals. You have to set all three of these goals, okay? So define your identity, define who you are as a person. This will help you continue your goals in the long term. Instead of saying, oh, I don't want to eat oily food, say, I never eat oily food, I'm not that person. Instead of being like, I will work out today, just be like, I'm a person who works out every day. For me, these affirmations were, I am a healthy, active person. First, I worked on losing weight. Now I'm doing some strength training to improve my strength, gain some muscle weight, and I want to tone my body now. I have never been a good runner, so in future I want to run a lot. I run a lot of marathons. I am interested in doing that. And in future I want to learn dancing, because all my life I have been terrible with dancing, so I would love to learn that. So it is pretty much, I have committed being active every single day, and this is my identity. That is who I am. All these affirmations are mine, and there are multiple things I want to explore. I just want to explore what my body is able to do, you know. So now throughout my life there will be some sort of physical activity every single day, and even if it's not every single day, it will be majority of time, and that is me. So you need to define yourself like that. Just define who you are and what you want to achieve through weight loss, and this will help you turn it into a lifestyle. And just enjoy the process, baby. There's nothing better than this freaking process. So that is it. That is all about the mindset. I will tell you guys how personally I lost, and I will give you some tips, and I will also tell you about the mistakes I made while losing weight. I have planned these videos for the subsequent weeks, and I will be uploading them. She's a weekly uploader now.
She isn't. She tries.
And yeah, I hope you liked the video. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye. See you later.